Good morning friends, Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal and Adab. This is my 236th video and this will be covering the pleadings to be made for surplus lands. Now I just mentioned in my earlier video how surplus lands have to be re-auctioned and things like this. Now this is a very important letter which I am going to read today. And people can take the misgivings which the government is doing with discrimination of people who are already holding leasehold lands, and we are being subjected to STR rate or the market value to pay our lease rent. Now this letter number 49 SO of 4 of Director General Lands 2022, private. Now private means what? Internal circulation, dated 2 June 2022. Now what does this letter says? It's very important. This letter was addressed to Chief of the Army Staff, Air Staff, Naval Staff, Director General Defence, Director General Defence of Ordnance, DGQ, DRDO, Chairman Airport Authority of India. And transfer of defence land to Airport Authority of India and vice versa on a notional license fee of ₹1 per square meter per annum. The requirement for transfer of defence lands from central government departments, state governments and organizations controlled by it as a local body for execution of projects related to creation, upgradation of public infrastructure utilities are regulated as per the MOD policy letter number 11015/2/2012, Director General Lands, dated 2nd February 2016. So this all is happening after the new government came in place. Please understand, in continuation to the above policy, it has been decided with the approval of the competent authority that in case infrastructure created by Airport Authority of India on defence land after seeking working permissions from MOD are used for services also, then working permissions of such land will be granted on lease/license basis on a payment of nominal ₹1 per square meter per annum. However, if the infrastructures are used exclusively by Airport Authority of India and the same are required for operational purpose of Airport Authority, the nominal lease rent subject to 2.5% of the land value will be charged as per the existing policy. The issue with concurrence with the defence letter of Ministry of Defence Finance 85 Fin W-1 bracketed 22 dated 2nd June 2022. Now friends, just imagine, in 2016 a policy has been drafted that all surplus lands may be given to the Airport Authority of India. And this is finally done by an order in 2022 by the Ministry of Defence. And in 2017, the Ministry of Defence moots a new policy of charging all expired leases an STR plus market value of rent to live back in these bungalows or properties which were given under 1899 Code or the 1912 Cantonment Code, or the CLA rules in 1925 and CLA rules in 1937. Look at the discrimination. Something is given on ₹1 square meter or 2.5% of the value of the land, which is to be calculated on a nominal lease rent. Let's say the market value of the rent value comes out to be 50,000. 50,000 2.5% of it. And what are we being charged? We're being charged market value plus static rate, STR, and then culminate. We are being fucked. And we are easily getting fucked because we run to the courts. We don't dig into this. Has the Jhansi consultant asked RTIs on this? Where is this 2016 policy? We come across so many documents. So that's the problem. We guys are not one. We are not united. We are a divide and rule policy. Unfortunately, the society is so divided, we don't know. Guys, you will be surprised. I have an order which I can't make it public, that further on, if Airport Authority of India renders an agreement with us further subsidiary, this 1 rupee of rent will be subjected to 20 rupees per square meter. That's all. So you pay another 19 rupees extra and a third party can flow in and take away all this land. Kanpur, 20,000 acres have gone. FAIZABAD, another land chunk is being going to a private company. So, and we people living in these boundary pillars of the cantonment, we are fancying ourselves. No, we'll get excised. Our father's name is getting changed. This government can do it. This government can usurp the entire land which is held by 17.3 lakh acres of the army. Trust me, there is no policy. Policies are drafted like the Governor General orders. You know, by sitting in an office, you draft a Governor General order and that is converted into a policy. Sorry, I'm comparing these two eras. Prior to 1861, from 1793 and 2016 to the present day, we are living like a Governor General order passed by. A notification would come, a policy would come and influxed on us. There is no system, there is no rule, there is no debate on these policies. 2020 CLA rules, I filed in so many objections. We weren't called. Nobody listened to us. A copy paste of 1937 CLA rules with an added section of 29 that B3 lands can be converted into private. That was in place since day one, please. Nothing new has been influxed. There was a policy in 1957. Now a rule has been made. So what? Rule, there also in the last line they have written, as per the policy on a day-to-day policy of the ministry. So maybe they do it, maybe they don't do it. Maybe the rule 29 which has been influxed in 20 and which most of the bungalow owners and residents were hopping. So many forwardings were done of that notification. We guys we are fools. You know, we are the most uneducated, rich brats living in these bungalows, you know. We don't want to read. We don't want to understand anything. We don't want to educate ourselves. We think we can buy all this. It's unbelievable. Guys, wake up. Wake up. That is why I get these pleadings. Once again, we are old grants. We were never converted into new grants because we were revenue-free grants. Thank you. Good day.